Now, some very hot off the press items here. Some more wonderful vinyl releases. And these now very exclusively, let me just bung them round so you can see from your particular angle, for Record Store Day. This is a fabulous thing at your independent record store. April the 13th, that is the day when these marvellous releases will only be available, only from your local independent record shop. 13th of April, this is when you'll be able to find these. A wonderful, from the Hartnell era, once again, Galaxy 4 on vinyl. Look at that, she's rather like a tooled up Dusty Springfield there, isn't she? And the background on here looks very much like a super Earth, perhaps 55 Cancri E, which is a planet. It's known to be a carbon planet because of the spectroscopy that's been examined. And this planet is tidally locked, so that means its home star would never rise nor set in the sky. And being a carbon planet, there could be diamond mountain ranges. So imagine just being at a point on 55 Cancri E where the permanently positioned sun was glistening through the diamond mountain range, casting rainbows like a prism in all directions. That could well be true, actually. I think Professor Bryan could only do that justice. Anyway, I'm digressing. Let's have a look here. The cast, everybody connected with it. The information is there as well, you see. Now, the vinyl itself has always been very exuberant and rather exciting with these releases. Let's see what we have here. Air pressure is at work here. Okay, just get the end a little bit there. Let's handle it very delicately. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's a dessert I'd quite like to have. Sort of a deliciously vivid amber. Almost like the negative of a city of stars that we might see towards the centre of the Milky Way galaxy. The galactic bulge. Looks like a negative of that, perhaps. See, Doctor Who does this to your imagination, you know. But there we are, Galaxy 4. So just on April the 13th, at your local independent record store, is when these will be available, just on that day. So, and after that, that'll be done. No more. So do support your local independent record shop. A good thing to do. Destiny of the Daleks, from the Tom Baker era.
Davros, if you had created some vinyl in your laboratory, one that was superb on contact of the stylus, would you allow its use?
It is an interesting conjecture.
But would you do it?
Yes. Yes, I would do it.
It's starting to just look a bit weird now. Sorry, I'll just neutralise back into Ozzy Osbourne, you know. Rock and roll.
Destiny of the Daleks. With wonderful Davros. Oh, good heavens. Very, very vivid. Like a setting sun.
When the atmosphere of the Earth is scattering away the blue light shades, leaving the redness, that is what causes the redness of a sunset, also a total eclipse of the moon. Very, very beautiful. Quite beauty all of its own.
The redness sort of perhaps hinting at the danger of the Daleks. All Dalek stories have lots of D's. Destiny of the Daleks, Death to the Daleks, Day of the Daleks. So it's wonderful to see this, and I remember the first soundtrack of Genesis of the Daleks.
Voiced by Tom Baker. Yes, he would introduce all of the episodes in this manner. In that splendid, splendid way. Of course, now, his voice still has all of that distinction, but a little bit more reflection in it now that the great man is 85. He's 85 and never has he been more immortal than he is now.
I love the stories about when Tom Baker was working with Michael Wisher, the first actor to play Davros. There he is, of course.
I need to say, people would visit the studio and Michael would be there in his Davros position, like this. And occasionally, just to startle the children, he would grab hold of their arm like that and make them jump. And they absolutely adored it. They found it so amusingly terrifying. Absolutely marvelous days.
These one of the many stories told by Tom Baker. But yes, Destiny of the Daleks.
Doctor Who, Tom Baker, Romana, Lalla Ward, yes, wonderful Lalla Ward. I married her, you know. Yes, we were happy. We were happy.
The Dalek voice, Roy Skelton. Roy Skelton, otherwise you may remember him as Zippy from Rainbow.
That sort of, take the Zippy voice and then add some evil to it, and then this is how it sounds. This is how you speak. Sorry for the disturbance.
And that's all from us here, because I'm about to be evicted. From all of us here, a very good night. Good night.